Okay, we can start.
Ready. Okay. So very good morning to all our participants to the workshop on writing about science for non-scientific audience. So here we have Shreya and Vijeta with us from India Bioscience, which is an organization which started in 2012, and it has been, I'm right? Yeah.
2009 actually. It's been
Sorry.
almost, I think, 12 years.
Yeah. So it has been in the field of science communication, science policy discussions, and an aggregation of events and programs which is in the area of science communication, etc. has been updated in the platform. And with us, two of their members are here. Shreya and Vijeta. So Shreya is a program manager for science communication at India Bioscience. She's into editing, like she takes care of publishing, and she did her PhD from TAFR in the area of TAFR Mumbai in the area of neuroscience. Welcome, Shreya Ghosh. And Vijeta, she is program manager for science education at India Bioscience. She aims to grow the nationwide network of biology educators at the undergraduate level. She's also an associate editor of biannual science magazine, which is called I Wonder. We have some copies here. Yeah, welcome, Vijeta. So with this, the program is funded by NCSTC under the Department of Science and Technology, along with Science Media Center. We are getting started with the workshop. I would request both Shreya and Vijeta to say hi to all of the participants, and from there we'll get started. Please, Shreya, you can start.
Hi everyone, it's great to be here, and a big thank you to the Science Media Center, IISER Pune, for organizing this workshop and for giving us this opportunity to share whatever little we know about science writing with all of you. And we hope that you will find this workshop useful. We have spent some thought in putting it together, and both of us were getting started at some point, and we thought about what would we have liked to know when we were just getting started, and that's how we have structured the workshop. And all the best to all of you, and again, it's great to be here.
Vijeta.
Yeah, I'll basically mirror what Shreya said. We are really happy to be here and share, like what Shreya said, that little things that we thought would be useful for a beginner science writer. And that's why we have made this title as, talking about science to a non-scientific audience. It is as simple as that. The idea is to give you a primer to get you started with basics of how to go about it. What are the simple things that you need to take care of to get started with science writing? So all the best.
Yeah, thank you, Vijeta. As Vijeta has rightly pointed out, if you count the number of scientists in India, that will go at least in lakhs or crores. At least out of 100, one person will be into science or science research or whatever. But if you talk about science communicators, how many are there? So that's a question where if you say, please count 10 names in the area of science communication who take the science and reach it to the right audience, that is an audience who is not so much exposed to science. So it will be very, very few in number. So this is an important area to be looked at. And thank you, India Bioscience, Vijeta and Shreya, for agreeing with us and being part of it and bringing up a very interesting course It starts with storytelling as the base of the entire workshop, which is so important. Unless we know how to tell stories, we'll not be noticed, right? We are great storytellers. We are all great storytellers. As young, it's very simple. Like when, for example, when I got my first bicycle, I want to tell my friend a big story that my dad had bicycle and get big tires. So it's we are all great storytellers, but how we bring that skills here into tell stories in science so that it will excite people. Normally, the science, which is for a particular reason, because we when they write papers, when they publish papers, it needs to be targeted to those audience who knows this subject very well, and they have to judge it, they have to publish it. So that is very technical in the way it is put together. But we have to bring it into a level where a person like me can understand. That's how I normally judge, because I'm not into. I'm a video producer myself, but I request my faculty members, friends here, to tell it as a story to me. So if I can understand, definitely my audience can understand. That's what I normally look at and work in this area. So thank you very much. And you have mentioned that we have to play a video about India Bioscience. Shall I? Shall I?
Please.
Yes, please.
First, I have to mute my audio, otherwise it will double the. So.
Science grows when it is taken beyond the laboratory into communities where learnings, ideas, and experiences are shared and new possibilities emerge. That's why, with the motto, engaging communities, enabling change, India Bioscience strives to foster the Indian life sciences community, providing a platform on which academia, government, industry, and the general public can engage at various levels. India Bioscience enables networking, creates awareness about careers, showcases the latest news, hosts opinion pieces, and provides a number of other useful resources. At gatherings such as the National and Regional Young Investigators Meetings and the National Postdoc Symposium, life sciences researchers from across the country share ideas, build collaborations, develop mentorships, learn about careers, and seek funding-related advice. With the interactive database for life scientists, researchers in the field can find each other and connect. Workshops like crafting your career, skill-building workshops, and grants awareness programs can help you navigate the life sciences ecosystem and plan the next steps in your career. And our podcast and webinar channels, India Biospeaks and India Biostreams, involving a diversity of topics and speakers, open doors to the areas of education, research, funding, policy, industry, and the wider scientific landscape. In pursuit of creating and curating excellent and relevant resources for life scientists in India, India Bioscience extensively partners with experts, agencies, and institutions, both national and international, bringing to you a vibrant community where new possibilities take shape and develop. Dive deeper into all this. Stay updated about jobs, grants, and events, the latest cutting-edge research in the field, the stalwarts at the helm of the field, and the lives of the people behind the research. Share stories, engage in the rich culture and community of the life sciences in India, and find out how you can help change the world. Explore India Bioscience. Stay engaged to enable change.
Yes, we are back to the.
Thank you for playing that, Vivek.
Yeah, it's beautifully done.
Yeah.
So we can just get started, or anything you want to share before we start.
Vivek, you want to tell them about the structure of the workshop, like, or
Yeah,
that is?
great. So I'll should I walk through the Moodle? That'll be easy. I'll just
Sure.
I'll share this tab. Yeah. So here is the course page. When you enter, you will be able to see only the announcement and the day one and introductory session. Once this introductory session is over, all these tabs will be open for all our participants. They'll be able to see videos one after the other and the assignments along with it. So as of now, it will be muted for you because I'm logged in as a teacher here. So you'll be able to see it once you join each day. The sessions will be open. The videos will be open, the assignments will be open, then the assessment will also be active. So in the morning, once we complete this inaugural session, we'll go into the course page. All our participants will have to come here. They'll have to start watching the video one after the other. Then the assignments you have to pick up and do the assignments. It starts at once we complete the session, the videos you can watch. Then you start working on the assignments, and you will be submitting it by 1 p.m. And from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. There will be an assessment where you will have to go through. I hope all of you have got the video about how to use Moodle. But I'm just sharing you how it will happen. Once that is over, evening we'll have a interactive session. Whatever questions you have through these sessions that happened, and the sessions in the sense, all these modules which is available on the day one, you can ask questions if you have queries in that area or about the assignment. We'll be able to discuss with our trainers. So once the evening session is over, we'll share you the next day's entire sessions, because we'll not be having a session in the morning every day. We'll have other than today, all sessions will be from 4 p.m. every day. So we'll release the coursework for you in the next that is today evening for the next day, so that you will get time in the evening. People who are working, people who have like work from home, can also be an active participant of this workshop. In the afternoon, 2 hours, if you could spare, you will be able to do the assessment for those assignment which people have submitted. It will be a peer assessment where you will be assigned to 2 to 5 members assignments. It will be given to you. You can have a look at it. You can share your comments. You can share how can we improve it, or try to work together with your co-learners and make it to a learning place. The platform is very, very interesting. You can have a place where you can interact with your friends, and it works like, I mean, kind of a social media. I used to get addicted to it when I was conducting the video making workshop. So I used to go here and see whether whoever have written messages to me, I want to see their reaction, how they are working, and things like that. So have a great learning, and with a very short story, I will stop, and then we can go ahead with your learning. Uh, we can start with your learning. So I want to ask you, what is learning? People can answer in their chat. What is learning? Or I say 4 pillars of learning. How do you learn? And I'm sure that we all learn through 5 senses. That is hearing, seeing, smelling, tasting, and touching. These are the only 5 options for us. There is no other other than this 5. We cannot learn. We are not sick. We do not have like the sixth sense, though we say the sixth sense. But so, can I see any chat? Sorry. I will request Anurag. Can you share me the link to the chat? Okay. Sorry, I cannot access it now. Give me a second. I'll get it. Yeah. So, okay. I don't want to make it too long. So, let us start with what is learning. 4 pillars. Can you talk about 4 pillars? What will be the 4 pillars of learning? Oh, sorry, Anurag. I can get it here itself. Can you talk about 4 pillars? Okay. I have I can hear my own. Okay, let us see. Learning, practicing, observing, analyzing. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, then I'll say the first one. Okay, I say learn to learn is the first one. Okay, I'm talking about an article that came from UNESCO in 2006. It is about 4 pillars of education. I can share you the thing on the chat later or in the group later. So the first pillar is learn how to learn. So when you learn, how will you learn? What is the method to learn? You look at reading, you can look at newspaper, books, internet, all those possibilities. Learn how to learn is the first. Then the second one is learn to do. So this workshop is an example where we learn, then we do. We have to do it. Only by doing it, you'll be able to learn it well. So then the third one is learn how to be, how you have to be as a person. So the individual characters, like how to be and being good, being active, being sharp, being work in team and things like that. Then comes learn to live together, the most important one, which you will be doing through this workshop, where you have to work together as a team and do the workshop to the best possible and make it a grand success. So learn to learn, learn to do, learn to be, learn to live together, the 4 pillars. So I wish you all the very best for the workshop. I hope the workshop materials will be available to you from now onwards, from 10:30, Anurag, or
Yes,
it is already active?
after the session.
Okay. Now I want to mention whomever is part of my team here. There is Anurag, there is Pranali, there is Suchiprata in the background. She is not around now, and Umayavan, Rahul, and others who is here, and other two trainers are with you, Shreya and Vijeta. So wish you all the very best. Let us start. So we'll conclude this live session here. We'll start with the sessions, no? Shreya and Vijeta. Session means they have already recorded and the videos are available to you. Now you will be able to watch and, oh sorry, I'm presenting something. I'll close this. Okay. So let us close this live at this point. Now we'll go with the Moodle. Please log into it and start your viewing of videos, then assignments.
Vivek, just wanted to add that there are some resources also that we have put on Moodle for them to refer whenever. I mean, some of them may be useful at a later day of the workshop, but some are pretty general that they can, have a look if they're interested to know more about science writing and how to apply it.
And please make a use of the forums as well, like to discuss amongst yourselves with us whenever you like. And I guess we'll see you all again at 4 p.m. today. 4, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
Thank you, Vivek. Bye.